Oh my gosh, how could the mobs get any worse? And then they come in on a freaking chicken. Come in on a freaking chicken. And now we've got Squidward coming in here now. This is just a great... I'm done. Season 4, goodbye. I had a great time. Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, and welcome back to the wonderful worlds of hermits and crafting. And we're here at Scar's Frontier Outpost, working on a very special episode today, which is my very last building episode here on the server. We have accomplished great things together and with the other hermits, and we'll be moving on to bigger and better things very soon. And look at this incredible land we have created in this frontier. Whoa, incoming! Incoming structures, but look at this place that we have created together, and I can't even express to you how much I am just like thankful for you following along as we created this Wild West lands, and I thank you so much. And like I said, today we are going to be wrapping it up with some really incredible builds. So let's fly through here. Oh, we did it. No, we didn't. Oh, we didn't. I thought we could. We can never have a fully graceful land inside. Hey now. Hey, stop that. Stop that. We can't have graceful landings. Why is this? Because naked skeletons just continue to harass us. There we go. Welcome to the Wild West town inside the underground area of Scar's Western Trading. And of course, in our last episode, we built the sheriff's station down at the end. There's the dock over there. And we're going to start off right off the bat here by building the saloon right in this little corner. And of course, here is our beautiful hotel. Now we're going to try to get as much done as possible. And of course, back here, we have lots of fun and incredible little building designs and things, especially to cover up the chicken farm down at the end there. But let's get into the kind of the design down here. So things I want to work on today are creating some really cool pathways built into the ground. Now, of course, we have our kind of muddy clay design down here using the polished, or not polished, but the unpolished version of concrete. And from that, what we're going to do is we're going to add little trails with actual dirt leading up to the different things. And if I can find some of my player heads, it'd be really fun to put maybe false by the sheriff's station. And for some reason, I just picture Azuma as a doctor. I don't know why, but he's going to be the doctor. And I'm not sure who can be the proprietor of the, wow, did I really butcher that or what? Who can be the owner of the establishment here, of course, is the hotel. And let me just finish this zombie off. And yeah, so today, like I said, it's a bittersweet episode, but I think we're going to build some great stuff, relive some great memories, and let's hit super fast build mode and complete our saloon. End of super fast build mode, and we now completed our saloon. So let's go up the rock here and take a look at that from a distance. Excuse me, little fella. No, little fella, get. I have been tortured by these things this entire build here. Get out of here. No, 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 he's a little sneaky. Yeah, get. I can't even get you with that little sword. You look so adorable, but you're so evil at the same time. And then there's this father just looking out at him, really proud that he attacked Scar. Anyway, there it is, looking absolutely incredible. Look at those immersive details and dimensions we've built into it. And I think this really fits the style of the build, and, you know, kind of nestled along the archway, I think really fits in with the theme of a Wild West build. And especially, it's a bit of a challenge ever building something on an odd angle like that, but I think we were really able to succeed at creating that immersion around that rock face there. And what I love about this entire build is that everything is very natural, very built within the surroundings. So as you can see how it's built within the rock there. And there we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And I got to ask you really quick, what do you think of time lapses? I do them quite often, and I think you guys like it, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's why I put it out to you guys. In the comments, go hashtag love time lapses, hashtag don't love time lapses. I'd love to see from you, kind of get a feeling if you guys like these, because I really enjoy them. It's just kind of relaxing, and I love seeing them kind of come together on the video. But like I said before, I want to know what you think of it. So now we're going to work on another building together. And of course, we're going to cover up Tango's chicken farm. So let's get started on this. So first thing we're going to do here is we're just going to start getting some details established, especially down at the lower area, because that'll provide us a great foundation to start working from. And like I said at the beginning of the episode, this is my last building episode here on season 4 of Hermitcraft, which, boy, we have had some great memories here, haven't we? Just absolutely incredible. Of course, this is my very first season on the Hermitcraft server, and it's just been an honor and a privilege, and I cannot wait for future seasons and all those wonderful things. And boy, like, just first off, I just want to thank all of the Hermitcraft community for welcoming me so kindly last year and bringing me in, and all that stuff is just so incredible. And I don't know quite how to put that into words about how appreciative I am of that, and just cannot wait for, like I said, future seasons and all that stuff starting up very soon. And we're going to be doing some incredible stuff. It's a bit bittersweet, really, saying goodbye to the world in our last episode here building. And I really hope you guys are enjoying this last episode. And I think we're doing something really kind of fun and special for it, really, you know, finishing out the town, building up the big saloon, all of those different details. And Hermitcraft means a lot to me, and I don't know quite how to really put that into words, I guess. But all to say is that I'm so honored to be a part of this community and to work with such incredible group of talented and amazing people. And in real life, my disability really took a lot away from me. Like, you know, most people moved on, whereas I kind of stayed in this flux, if you will. And this flux is just a place where, you know, maintaining my health. But something that really opened up new possibilities for me was YouTube and was Twitch, and especially the Hermitcraft community and stuff along those lines. And I can't even tell you how much that means to me that you guys have been so kind and supportive of me, from the Hermits to the Hermitcraft community. It's just incredible. And thank you for all of the longtime subscribers for following me over here and enjoying the content too. I know you guys miss Scarland, and I do too. And Scarland's going to come back. We're going to be working on some really incredible projects. And like I've said in the last few streams and things along those lines, that we have a lot of fun stuff. And of course, Foolscraft is just one of them. Season 5, Scarland coming back, all of those things. We have some incredible plans for season 5. And it was just going to absolutely blow your guys' mind for that. And but yeah, like I said, the friendship of the Hermits and the friendship of the just an entire community, just thank you for that. Like, I very much appreciate that. And like I said, disability can really rob you of everything in life. And you could let that do that to you, and you could just, you know, wait for the days to go by and all of that stuff, or you could fight that and really kind of make your own. And I think that's what I chose to do. Is it's easy in life to just kind of roll over and just say, you know what, life's difficult. I'm just going to just lay here and just wait out my days. But I'm not going to do that. That's not the way I am. I'm a fighter, my friends. I'm a fighter. Well, not much of a PvPer, but I am a fighter. And I want to fight that. I want to do as much as I possibly can with what I still have left. And that's why I work like 12 hours a day on videos and all of these things that I love so much, because I love what it does for me, you know, kind of like in a selfish way. I love the feeling of accomplishment when I create a build or I create a video that I'm really, really excited about, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Like, that gives me so much pleasure and so much happiness that I know I can, you know, give something out to the world and hopefully even put out a nice positive message. And that's what I love doing the Twitch panels at TwitchCon about, is trying to inspire other people with disabilities that you can too. You can do this. You can join these great communities that is YouTube, that is Twitch, that is any particular game or something along those lines. And I'm looking for some slabs, and I don't have any, which is unfortunate. So we're not going to use them for now. Anyway, but yeah, that's why I always want to encourage as many people, especially people with disabilities who, you know, disability can really isolate you, especially physical disabilities where you can't get out much. And but one thing you can do, and it's kind of the modern miracles that is the internet and all those things that we can meet people from around the world. Like, who would have thought? Who would have thought that, Scar, like back in 2011, that would have, friends from all around the world and be able to interact with people that I would never otherwise would have, which is, it's really cool. It's an incredible feeling to be able to be a part of something like that. And that's why I never take it for granted. Like what I do here is so special and is so fleeting that it could be gone at any moment, that I cherish it every minute of it and cherish the time that you guys spend watching my videos. That I want to make sure I make the best content that I possibly can for you guys, because you're taking time out of your days and you're watching the videos, and I really appreciate that. And I hope you guys understand how much this means to me, because this is what makes me get out of bed every day, which makes me optimistic when I get awful news from doctors. It's like, yeah, that kind of sucks, but I got the scars and I got videos to do and I got streams to make, and that's what gets me up every day and keeps pushing Minecraft and art. I treat this game unlike a game anymore anyway. Like, Minecraft's not a game to me anymore. It's an art piece. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I treat this like I would treat a painting or a drawing or a photography at this point, because everything I do, I try to put an artistic brush onto, and to try to take, survival building and things along those lines to the next level. And like I said, this stuff gives me purpose in life, and I can never thank you guys enough for following me along and enjoying this with me. So I'm going to finish this up, and I'm going to see you in just 1 second. And there's the structure built up and ready to go. So what we need to do now is carve into that milk chocolate and open it up into some windows and some doors. So let's kind of get in there and see where it's going to take us. Jelly, yeah, you can go over the step if you want. Okay, anyway, I guess Jelly doesn't want to go over the steps. So we got our little spot here. So I want to open this doorway up into about 2 blocks like so. And then let's open this up right there. Let's push that up by 1 more block. There we go. So what I want to do for this build is I want to add a little bit of dark chocolate as accents around the windows and the doors. I think that's going to look really nice. And we can do this upper level crown molding. Oh, that is very nice, very detailed. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump up here. I'm going to add a door right there. Watch this. Bam and boom. Oh, no, there we go. There, that's gonna look great. So then scooting down ever so slight, let's just continue this down the way a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to me there. I hadn't planned that. I just kind of went on a little talk there, and it was completely unplanned. So I do hope you guys don't mind that, but I just wanted to express my thoughts, I guess, on, the season ending and just my being grateful for you guys and the other hermits that just kind of went off there. But what I want to talk about now is the future. And I know you guys are excited about the future, the great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Just a minute, Cub. We're working here. We got things going here. We got doors. We got windows, Cub. We've got the things. We'll get to come back in just 1 second here. But I want to talk about the future and the things that we have planned for the channel, which I'm so excited about. That's actually looking really good. And that is, of course, season 5 starting soon. We have, coming back to Scarland, hopefully within the next month. And also this summer, I really want to bring back our creative house building series. So something along those lines at the early spring, or later spring, I want to start bringing that back. And I think you guys will absolutely love seeing those builds again. And we just have a lot coming to the channel, and I'm so optimistic with everything about it. That's why I'm so excited. I wake up every day and I'm like, great, big, beautiful Minecraft world. And of course, I want to play some other games too. I love playing other games. And to be honest with you, I don't know what's coming out. I've been so engrossed into experimental Minecraft designs, testing out things for future builds, that I have not been keeping up on what's happening in the world of other video games. The only thing I know, wait, something just flew out. Oh, that's Cub. Cub, I'm gonna get to you real quick. But yeah, I just wanted to ask you guys, what's coming out that you guys are excited about for future games, because I don't know what's coming out. So in the comments, I want to know what you guys are excited about and potentially you would love to see me actually do on the channel. So go #future-games and give me some ideas on what's coming out and what you'd like to see from the channel. And it's always difficult to pick out, games to do on the channel, because, everybody's here for Minecraft, right? Everybody enjoys the Minecraft. But once in a while, we like to do something different, like Planet Coaster, Astroneer, things along those lines. But yeah, it's fun to mix things up. It's a good refresher. Sometimes it's nice in life to have something that we love like Minecraft, but sometimes you got to step away from it for a little bit and recharge your mind. And you can also find unexpected inspirations. Does that make sense? Like, I fell off the scaffolding again. But like I was saying you can find unexpected inspiration from things like that. And that's, oh, jeez, that Cub fan. That Cub fan, he is very, very persistent. I will get to you, Cub. I'm going to get to you. But yeah, I want you guys to help me with that. And by, going out of Minecraft, and not so much going out, but playing other games, that can lead to such incredible extra bits of inspiration that I've at least found through playing, and especially just going on vacation. Little things like that are so inspirational because you start seeing things that you might not otherwise would have, and you can start putting that in the memory banks. And remember, you know what? I have a visual library of these different things. Like playing a game, you might see a setting or something like that. You're like, wow, that's a beautiful setting. And you might think, you know what? I could build something in Minecraft related to that, and it's going to be incredible. So yeah, just little things like that. It's just building your visual library of thoughts. So when you want to build a house, you have like a million different houses kind of visually stored within your brain that you can retrieve when you need inspiration or an idea. So that's why it's so important to always research and look at like cool books and things along those lines. That really helps you build up that library in your brain so that when you need it, you can call on it and be like, I need a medieval castle. I need a spaceport for my build or something like that. We've talked a bit about this on stream, so hopefully that makes sense. Does that make sense? If it does, in the comments, go hashtag Scar makes sense or hashtag Scar makes no sense. I love reading those. You guys always crack me up when I say that. Oh, geez, almost vein mined. Oh wait, I'm not modded. Never mind. Anyway, let me fix this up, and I'm gonna go and see what that Cub fan needed. Welcome back, and look at how this area is developing into something very, very beautiful. So each one of these buildings, as you could tell, kind of comes from the same color palette, but each has its own unique character of design. So the saloon's very highly detailed all around with its crown moldings and things along those lines. We have our hotel, grand and regal with its darker woods. And of course, down here where we just finished, maybe Scar's trading headquarters, maybe this is where it is. And of course, this one has kind of the dark oak as accents all around. I think that looks really nice. And see these dogs? They apparently have been busy over here, just mowing down those zombies. So I thank him very much. So down this row here, these are smaller scale buildings a little bit. So of course we have our sheriff, we have our doctor's office. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build one right there. And the question is, how do we get something fit in this position right here and still not hit the roof and make it, feel part of the land, of course. Also, I did remove the stair right here and added a half slab. The reason being is it adds this incredible extra dimension down there where you can see under a little bit of the decking. I think that looks really cool. And then back way over here, I'm considering doing something mine related. So maybe we have like a mine shaft opening there. We have mine carts coming out. I think it'd look really, really cool. And then down over in this corner here, I think we're going to build another build right there. Preferably, I wish this was, all the way over to this section here, and then we could build my idea like right in this corner, but unfortunately I did not plan that out as well as I should have. And then back here is kind of a dead man's corner because there's just not a lot of room, and it would cover up this build. So that's a bit of a problem, but that's kind of where we are at the moment. Also, I'm starting to think about landscaping, how we're going to do the pathways, anything that adds environmental energy. And what I mean by that is like armor stands with player heads on them, anything that adds a little bit more to the story of the area I'm still working on. So if you have any ideas, remember, put them in the comments, because when we do our grand tour, I'm definitely going to run through all the builds and give them a little bit of pizzazz. So why don't we hit Superfez build mode and work on some of those crazy ideas. And 3 new builds completed, and I'm very pleased with them. Let's start with the general store. This just gives off a general store vibe. I think it's because of the windows, you know, lots of high windows, lots of light coming in to shine on all the products, so they're all well lit. So I think that's looking really nice. And it also makes this kind of cool back alley right there. So I think that's pretty cool. Now going inside here, of course, this is pretty plain and boring. We need to definitely jazz that up. But I'm really loving this store. Now down here, this was an interesting challenge. I wanted to use a different wood that was outside of the general palette because within Wild West towns, there were just a hodgepodge of different styles and builds and different things along those lines. It's just kind of whatever you had you could put together. So with this, I wanted to use a single wood color, but still try to make it feel somewhat detailed, give it a little bit more character. And I think we achieved that with this build. And of course, we have a little bit of the forgotten Minecraft wood, the jungle up there. And this building looks cool. Now back in this corner, it's the dead man's corner, like I'd said before. I have no idea what to do back there. Now, all the way down here, you might have noticed that I tried to do Doc, as you know, the doctor of the kind of the town. But of course, it's kind of an odd number, and surprisingly, that build is an even number of blocks. So we're off by 1, and I don't know if those letters really convey what it says. So I might readjust that a little bit. But I love this little build back here. I think that looks really nice, and I think really well put together. It might actually be my favorite build because it just feels really well scaled, and it also gives off a kind of a really nice old Victorian, even 1900s kind of time period design. So I really like that one actually. But yeah, so that is our new builds built up and ready to go. So now it's the final layer of detail here. From above, we can see that we need to work on the ground. We need to bring in a little bit more energy into the ground. What I mean by that is we need little pathways, a little bit more rock, 3-dimensional things. Having this all flat, see how this is flat, just going straight across here. There's nothing that gives it a little bit of dimension. So I definitely want to increase that. So my thoughts are, what if we take some pod soil? What if we take a little bit of coarse dirt and we start just making little trails in and around here? Now, the last question I have for you is, do we put trees down here? That's a question. Like, I don't know. Do we do trees? Do we not do trees? We are underground, but I think it would be kind of awesome to do that. I've considered potentially cactuses. We haven't done any cactuses in the past, but I think we could do something fun. So I think these are all the little challenges we're going to figure out in a time lapse. So Bub the Creeper building inspector is keeping an eye on that building over there. And oh, yep, they're back again. I have never... Oh. Wow, that's, yep, kind of laggy today, guys. Anyway, let's hit super fast build mode and finish this up. Welcome back, and look at this incredible terraform landscape. We now have pathways, trees, plants, rocks, and all sorts of other details looking super awesome throughout. Now, I apologize, the time lapse of the landscaping didn't quite work out, so forgive me on that, but I think it makes up for it with this incredible land. So let's kind of get immersed into it. So of course, we have our pathways built in with the concrete still in some areas, but just adding these little pathways throughout, I think really add a lot. So we have our general stores and our hotels, and of course, maybe our barber shop right there. And of course, the headquarters of Scar's trading headquarters within. We have the chicken farm, of course, looking super awesome in there. But I just love the details, all the layering. So something we need to work very hard on is, of course, lighting in the area, because it is still, you know, as many torches as I have, and I want those to all disappear, of course. Their mobs are just spawning like crazy time, and it is very frustrating. But yeah, I'm absolutely in love with this area. I think it came out really, really cool. And as our last build here on the server, I think we did something really cool. We did a mega build to set us off onto a new direction, and I'm very pleased with that. So what I'm going to do in between this episode and the official season 4 wrap-up tour, I'm going to work on the lighting, you know, work on a few other details within the cave here, and getting all the buildings all set up. So there'll be some surprises for you, of course, when you watch the tour video. But guys, I just have to thank you so much for the support for season 4, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am for season 5 when it comes. And yeah, I am just blown away by the amount of detail that we were able to achieve here on season 4 and with this build today. So if you enjoyed this season, go epic season scar, hashtag epic season scar in the comments if you enjoyed, and that would let me know that you guys liked it. And yeah, so man, it's kind of sad a little bit signing off, but we got to sign off so we can sign on to some awesome stuff in the future. So you ruined my outro again, zombies. You can't leave me alone for 5 seconds. You made me kill my cat. No. What? What is? I give up. I don't even know anymore. I'm guys. I'm at a loss. He's riding a chicken now. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I don't even know. Oh my gosh, how could the mobs get any worse? And then they come in on a freaking chicken. Come in on a freaking chicken. And now we've got Squidward coming in here now. This is just a great... I'm done. Season 4, goodbye. I had a great time. Well, guys, this has been Good Times with Scar, and we'll see you later.